What? Strawberry, you are not driving to school. Alright. You want to go in the front?
Yeah.
Alright, hop in.
Right next to you.
Alright,
Oscar's going in the back with me.
hop in. Let's get ready for the school run.
Oscar has to go with me.
Happy Monday. We are off on the school run. Just the standard Happy Monday on the school run.
Mum, and Strawberry's up there.
Oh, Strawberry's in the front apparently. Oh, she's up there. Well, happy Monday. Welcome to another week. We'll just have a quick little car chat because I am pushing for time. I have to go to Woolworths and pick up a click and collect for my dad before work and drop it to him, obviously, because I ordered him a delivery on the weekend. Somehow managed to get a free delivery, which is super. Now he drinks Coke and I accidentally ordered him Coke no sugar because that's what we drink, and he was not impressed about that, so I have to go and swap it over. And I was just gonna take the Coke no sugar and swap it, but I thought Shane and I will just keep that, give him money for that and get him another delivery. But the delivery cost was $17. That was just ludicrous. I wasn't paying $17 for a delivery, considering I got a delivery for my Coles order last week, $2 delivery. I had to do like a 4 till 10 p.m. time slot, so 6 hours is that, for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 6 hours. So I had to do the 6 hour delivery time slot, but it was fine and it ended up arriving about 8:30 anyway. But this was a 3 hour time slot, $17, and yeah, I'm like, oh, I'll just have to go and click and collect and drop it to him, which is fine, but just pushed a little bit more of my time because he lives a little bit past my sister's house and the traffic that way is crazy. Sorry, I was just watching a girl across the road and I was trying to get her attention to tell her to cross while there's no cars coming, but she wasn't watching. Anyway, so I'm going to Woolworths to pick up that and drop it off to him and then get myself to work. I could have easily dropped the click and collect off after, but there's Christy, waving to Christy. I've dropped off and she's just dropping the kids to school, so I did try and leave a bit earlier as well. Anyway, what I was saying was I could have dropped it off after school, but the traffic is like way worse after school, so I decided I'd get the 8 till 9 click and collect pick-up spot, grab that and drop it to him. Oscar gave me the reminder that I had to get him ordered a PlayStation game because he gave me the money yesterday. I think I said on yesterday's vlog that I had to go and get the game for him, and he was spending $100 of his saved money for this game and it wasn't in stock at JB, so we can get it online delivered for order it online, get it delivered for $5.99, and apparently it's the next day delivery. So he reminded me the last thing he said before he got out of the car, make sure you do the order. So I might quickly do that while I'm waiting for the Woolworths order, because sometimes they take a little bit to bring it out. We'll see. Other than that, off to work, pick up the boys after school, get home. I don't really think I've got anything on, but I need to do some tidying up at home because my house is just so much stuff dumped everywhere and it's driving me insane. So if I plan to do that when I come home from school, it'll be done. And I have no idea what I'm getting for tea, what I'm having for tea, what I'm getting for tea. I haven't had coffee yet, so I can't speak at the best of times, let alone without coffee. I have no idea what we're going to have for tea. Shane's in Warrnambool till Wednesday. It's been his pretty much standard thing for the last little bit that he leaves for Warrnambool Sunday night and he's back home Wednesday night, and then Melbourne 2 days. So I think that water ball will last for another few weeks till about June, I think, and then the guy that he's been replacing in water ball is coming back off work cover. I'm pretty sure it was that's what he was replacing. So then he'll be back to Melbourne 5 days a week. Well, thanks for joining me on Ramble with Rhiannon again. And I'll check in a little bit later. Dropped off the groceries to my dad and I'm now in the car park at work procrastinating going in. Once I get into work I'll be totally fine, but I'm like, I could just go home and go back to sleep because so toasty warm in the car, and it was like raining and coldish out here, even though I love the cold. But into work I go. Finished work, picked up the boys from school, and I am home. We're having a discussion on the way home about Oscar's uniform because he got in trouble today because his tie isn't tied properly apparently, which I can't see anything wrong with it. He didn't have his top button done up because he said it keeps popping open, but I don't know if that's what they mean by it, but I'll show you the tie actually. So this is the tie. He's obviously just taken it off, but it looks pretty tied okay to me. Well, I tied it because I had to learn how to tie it because they've started to wear them in winter. Term 2 and 3 is the tie. Anyway, so I need to find out what, and he's also got in trouble about his earring. It needs to be a small earring. Apparently his earring is too big, but yeah, he's had that earring since he was like 7, I think. So I'm not sure why now it's an issue. But anyway, we were discussing that on the way home. I'm going to go and get my PJs and I'll see you soon. It is much later now. We've all had tea and it's ready for bedtime. Ready for bedtime? It's bedtime. Someone snuck into my bed. Still haven't put the doona cover back on the bed. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, someone's sneaking in here. But we just had the funniest time because... Stop, Otto, please. We just had the funniest time. We were watching Oscar's old YouTube clips and just laughed and laughed and laughed. And Oscar's like, why am I so cringe? He's back then, he's like, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe they're still fighting. Stop it. Oh, I'm turning the lights off and going to bed. Good night.
Her day starts with a coffee.
Happy Tuesday. Iced coffee this morning, mainly because my coffee machine isn't working. It's been not working for a couple of days and I cleaned it all out and it's still not working. The coffee part works but not the frother, so I poured a coffee shot and made an iced coffee. Not very often on a Tuesday morning that I will sit down in my pajamas on the couch to have coffee and toast, but The boys have parent-teacher interviews and it's only a half day, so they finish early at lunchtime, and it just wasn't going to work because I was going to be able to pick them up at lunchtime because I'm at work. So I've let them have the day off, and Otto's going to come into work with me and Oscar will stay home. So I'm going to have my coffee and toast on the couch, get in the shower, and then we'll be off to work. I will also check if Oscar wants to come with me to work, but he probably won't. Work's done and I am home. I need to have a shower and wash my hair because it's always well overdue by the time Tuesday comes around, because I like to wash it the day after I finish my work at the canteen because I'm always cooking food and stuff, so I always think my hair smells like food. So after my last canteen days, I always wash my hair. Anyway, fun fact that you didn't even need to know or ask to know, but you know now. And I'm going to go into our other shower and clean it because I never shower in here, so it desperately needs a clean. It's embarrassingly dirty. So I need to give it all a good scrub, pick up all of the stuff that the boys just leave on the floor because this is the boys' shower. So I'll spray it all down. I'll jump in and wash my hair, give it a scrub and show you what it looks like. The glass, can't really see it on camera. But yeah, you can see something's run down. It looks worse because it's actually a shadow. But yeah. Desperately need to clean that glass. Let's do it. Well, we have finished our parent-teacher interviews and kind of a little bit of a waste of time for Oscar's interview because he got good feedback. It was just that he'd been talking in class a little bit, but she said that if she had to move him to the front of the class, then he responded well and he just did it without any back chatting or being rude and just sat there and got his work done. So anyway, we had a chat to her and we had a chat to Otto's teacher as well, just to check in and see how Otto's going. And what did she say, Otto?
Are good?
Yep, you're doing great.
You shut your door a little bit.
Oh, I've got to shut my door.
Yes, a little bit.
I had it on for the light because it's going to be so dark in here if I don't have my door open.
We have this light on now.
You turned it. He must have turned it on.
No, that one's still on. So.
So
Don't touch him.
oh, there we go. They're off. Anyway,
Bye, Toto.
just leave them, please, buddy.
I need light.
No, I'm finishing anyway. Anyway, in the dark, we're going home for tea. Happy Wednesday. I've got a mission and I'm failing. My mission is to get these boys out of bed and it's not happening. I think I need the wake up song for Oscar. Never fails me, the wake up song. Always makes him get out of bed. Now to get Otto out. He's in my bed. He actually slept with me again last night. So get him out. Wakey, wakey. Otto. It's time to wake up, buddy. Well, I think Otto's in the car ready. Oscar's about to get in. Got your blazer? Forgot he conveniently didn't have the blazer. Not a good start when he's got uniform checks this week, and he has been in trouble for his uniform. Anyway, I am off on a school run. Do it today. Finally, it's cool enough for me to wear this jumper because it's so thick. I'll probably get hot anyway, but it's going to be a cold day, so I'll wear that. Not sure what I'll get up to, but I did start to fill the water jug before I left, so I didn't forget to do it when I got home. Visual reminder. Make it fine.
Oh, body fan.
So one of the things that his uniform check, well, it wasn't even a uniform check, it was just a teacher after school that said to him he has to have his top button buttoned up. His tie wasn't tied properly, which I don't see an issue with his tie. It looks fine. That's exactly how it was. We haven't changed it at all. I have made it back home after dropping the boys at school. I went and got a Macca's coffee because my machine still isn't working. I'm actually going to completely do the whole flush and descale again and see if that works, which I'm hoping it will. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I got a coffee from Macca's, almost finished that. I'm sitting in the car procrastinating about going inside because it's not good. My house needs some tidying up. There is just so much stuff everywhere on the floors, mainly toys. It's Otto. He is like a mini tornado. He just picks up one thing, drops it in another. He'll come home from school, he'll take his shoes and socks off. He's supposed to put his shoes on the shoe rack and his socks in the wash straight away if he takes them off, which he does. And he'll put the shoes on the shoe rack. He's pretty good at that most of the time. But his socks, he'll fling one in the front room, one will be on the couch. I'm forever just missing socks because that's what he does. So I need to go in and do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a 20-minute timer, I reckon, and then I'm just going to do whatever I can for 20 minutes, just pick up all of the stuff, and then I will, don't know, maybe do the coffee machine then, and then I'll go back and do another 20 minutes. Just going to break it up into 20-minute lots. So let me get inside and do that because this is terrible lighting in the car. I did also stop at a Baker's Delight and get a loaf of bread and some rolls for lunch. Because, I don't know if you guys have it where you live, but the Baker's Delight loyalty rewards. I was still going to say something else, and that's why rewards are really funny. Anyway, the Baker's Delight rewards, I think it's called Black Dough, they call it. You get $5. If you scan your card, you spend, I think it's $55 you got to spend to get $5 reward. Well, previously, it used to be here anyway, the little cards, and you take and get your stamp, and then you got to choose a free item at the end of your stamps, which was fine. I'd always save mine up and then, just get free bread for a week or something once I had a whole card of stamps. But they changed it, and it's all on an app, which is handy, but you get $5 to spend, but you only get 2 weeks to use it. And I don't go to Baker's a lot these days. So I'm forever forgetting about the $5, and then I lose the $5 reward because it just expires. So I was thinking about it today, and I'm I knew I had one there, and went to look on it, and it had 3 days left. So right, let's go to Baker's and get the bread. So that's what I did, and I grabbed some rolls for lunch as well. Anyway, I'll show you the front room. Well, I'm actually going to show you the front room because I'll show you where I'm going to start first. Anyway, I'm going to start this cleaning up. I'm going to start my timer for 20 minutes and just see what I can get done in 20 minutes. I'll show you this area because it's bad. So Otto's pajamas just dumped on there. Otto's toast crust is still on the couch. More of Otto's toys. Otto's tub of Easter eggs, a game he had, Pokemon cards, Jenga and Strawberry's clothes are on here. This is Jenga's pajamas. Strawberries, more toys, Pokemon. Oh, look, I can see a sock. One of Otto's socks. I told you I wasn't lying when he said he puts one somewhere else. Well, that was 8 minutes of my 20 minutes. So that area is tidy. I've just put the shaken back on the carpet, on the rug, and I'm going to let that sit for like 5 minutes and then vacuum it up and vacuum that area. We still have all the Easter eggs on the floor there, but I'm just going to leave them there because they're almost gone, and I'm going to get another container and bundle them all up into one container and put them in the cupboard. But that's where the Easter Bunny left them, so that's where they've been. And they were all sort of neat and organised, but then the boys got into them and the boys happened. Anyway, I'll keep on going because my time is counting down. Well, my 20-minute timer is done, and I got to do all the area, the kitchen, vacuum. Now I'm just about to mop just the kitchen and just a spot mop wherever else it needs it. I was out driving and I came across this potato little stall. So $5 for the bag. I am gonna grab 2. So excited for this little find on the random road. How exciting was that? Just driving along and seeing the little spud box, I had to stop. And lucky I had $10. Almost as excited as I was when Costco had toilet paper. It's the simple things in life, I tell you. Oh. Well, I have just blown out the candles. I'm ready for bed. Let's do it all again tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Yep, it is Thursday. Still thinking what day it is. I have pushed snooze twice now, and I'm debating about getting out of bed. Waking up so tired still, even though I went to bed like such a reasonable time. Just so tired, still blaming COVID for that. I just have not slept properly. But anyway, let's get on with the day. Oscar won't get out of bed, so there's only one thing to do. The wake up song on speaker. Well, that actually backfired because my phone wouldn't hook up to the Bluetooth speaker, which it was last night. So he heard me trying to connect and disconnect the Bluetooth speaker. Anyway, he's out of bed now. Didn't get to play the song, but I've already made a coffee because I got a shocking headache and I need it, so. So good. And I fixed my coffee machine yesterday, so thumbs up to me. Clearly, I'm not at work, but I can't remember what the last thing I updated you on was this morning. Maybe when I was trying to get the kids in the car to go to school. Anyway, work's done. Boys are home from school, and we are actually at... Oh, where is he? Well, here he comes. There he is. We actually come to the bike jump so Oscar can get a bit of a practice in. He rode his bike here. It's probably, I don't know, it's 3 or 4 minute drive from our house, but he rode his bike, so I kind of followed along because it's a busy intersection he has to cross. But the bike would fit in our car if I put all the seats down, but that means taking Otto's car seat out. So I decided we would just let him ride there, and yeah, he's going to do some jumps and then I'll follow him back home. He wants to come by himself, but it's just hard. If he falls off and hurts himself, there's no one here. So if he's got a friend that he can ride with, then that's fine. But yeah, if he's just on his own, then we come with him. So Shane's at home with Otto, and it's just Oscar and I here. It's a bit muddy, so I have to keep watching where I'm walking because it's been raining yesterday. I think it was raining in the day before, so there's lots of puddles of mud, but most of the track is dry. I'll give you a look. So there's lots of different size jumps that he can do, and he's been here a few times. Yeah. But yeah, there's all this water here. Big puddles. There he goes. Pretty sure he will avoid this jump because he could probably still go up and down, but lots of mud everywhere. I'm pretty sure he's got his GoPro on his chest mount, so he's filming as well. I think that's what he's stopped up there looking at. But this is also the oval where Oscar played, pretty sure it was his first game of outdoor cricket on that oval over there. And they've got new nets here. Not his cricket club, but one close to us.
I'm gonna come up the side there.
I actually have no clue how he even gets the confidence to come down these hills and then jump off, but anyway. Just checking the footage on his GoPro. Oh, he's funny. He actually said his final goodbyes and prayers in case he doesn't make it off the jump. Oh gee. He actually puts way too much pressure on himself because his friend Ruben is a really good mountain bike rider. Practices a lot, rides a lot of Ks, been riding for years, and he wants to be like Ruben. But I said the only way he can get there is to practice. So that's what we're doing.
Oh no, I can't. No.
Happy Friday. What a beautiful sky this morning. Bye, boys. Love you, mate. Happy Friday. That's a little bit cute. I dropped both boys off at the secondary drop-off today just to see how Otto goes. So I was running a little bit later for time and Oscar was going to go first to get dropped off, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll just get Otto dropped off here this morning and Oscar can walk him just up the joining part that joins the primary and secondary. So we'll see how that goes tonight. But after cleaning, I'm running a little bit behind today. So I've got coffee and toast in the car, but coffee of a different kind, the iced coffee, Big M. So lucky I had that in the fridge because I just ran out of time to make a coffee and that wouldn't have been good. So I've got one piece of toast because we literally just had one last piece of bread left after I made the boys sandwich and toast, and Oscar actually ended up having a lunch order again today because we were just out of bread. house number 1 is all nice and clean. Now I'm actually off to watch Otto at swimming. Yeah, so I am off to watch Otto at swimming, which I started to say before, but I don't know if I actually said. But anyway, I'm off to watch Otto at swimming, and then I'll be moving on to rush to get Nicole's done. I had to fix my hair because it's so hot and stuffy in swimming. I'm surrounded by hot places everywhere I go. Even Christy will tell you it's hot in swimming. If you've ever been into like a swim centre, you know how hot and stuffy they get. So I had to tie my hair right up because it was annoying me. Anyway, Otto did so good, and I'm so glad that I stopped and watched him for only like 20 minutes, but it's better than nothing, and he was super happy. So I'll show you the clips of what he did. Anyway, let's get to Nicole's and get that done, and then I can finish and get home and get the boys from school. I actually packed some snacks with me to eat on the way out to Nicole's, because it's probably 15 minutes drive from the swimming centre, but I left everything in the back except for one cheese stick. So I'm just eating a random cheese stick. But we bought these, well, this is just a Coles brand cheese stick, but when we were in Warrnambool, I think it was, over summer, I got these bigger, and they were a flat like one of these, and Oscar loved them, but I cannot find them again anywhere. So I've tried so many different brands and he doesn't like them, so I'm always just grabbing a random cheese stick to eat because I buy these ones and Oscar doesn't eat them. Just thought you would like another ramble with Rhiannon. House number 2 is all clean, and I'm heading back home earlier than I thought I was going to. So I thought I was going to be pushed for time, but I actually made up really good time. And also Nicole didn't have as much ironing this week, so that made a difference too. So I caught up, and yeah, leaving the house nice and clean. Once again, back to my house that I need to clean. Although it's not too bad at the minute, I will admit. My house is pretty good. I have picked up things off the floor. I vacuumed and mopped the other day, so did the bathrooms. So yeah, I probably just need to pick up some more things and run over the floor with the vacuums, but pretty set for the weekend for cleaning. It's just the boys that dump stuff everywhere, like never ending story. Not sure what else we'll get up to for the rest of the day after I pick up the boys from school, but nothing actually planned, so you'll know when you see. There is one important thing that I have to do. Problem solved. Well, that was crazy. I started filling up with the diesel and I looked at the Bowser and nearly had a heart attack because I thought I was putting the wrong fuel in, because it was $1.77 last I looked last night, and it was on special for $1.66 for this servo. Is having a special today for it. Oh, I nearly thought that I was putting like unleaded or something. I'm like, Shane is going to kill me. But no, just the diesel was on sale. Happy Saturday, everyone. We made it through the week. TGIF yesterday, I tell you, because I was just so ready for Friday and asleep in this morning. So it is 9:27, up and had a shower, and I'm about to make coffee, and I don't think I've made a coffee with you all week, so it'd be rude not to. So let's get that coffee. Coffees are made. You don't really have noticed, but I actually don't have chocolate powder on top of my coffee. Don't know why, because I like it when I go out, but at home I just never put it on. Anyway, this morning we are going to drop the ASX off to get tyres rotated. I think that's what we're getting done. I don't know, Shane booked it in. I'll just pick him up from there. And then we're actually going to go have a look for a new fridge. So I'll take you along there. Coffee in the car. It is because we ran out of time to finish coffee before we had to leave. Shane's already gone, so I'm going to pick him up. I've got his coffee in the car too. Won't be tempted to drink that because it's got sugar in it, and sugar just ruins coffee. That's my opinion. Oh, I can't get Shane's coffee cup back in the holder. What the actual hell? Well, let's try mine. Mine's fine. I literally cannot get Shane's coffee cup in the holder properly. I swear it just wasn't there. Anyway, let's go pick up Shane. It's going to be a perfect day today, so hopefully, I probably should have organised and got washing them beforehand, but hopefully I can get some washing dry on the line when we get back. I tell you, it's the simple things in life. A nice fine day to get your washing dry. Fun fact, I'm not sure if I've ever said before, but I used to own a laundromat, and for the first 7 years after we built this house, I never even had a clothesline because I just used to take everything with me to work, wash it, put it in the dryer. The stuff I didn't put in the dryer just hung out the back of work on racks, and then I'd take it home. So I never had a clothesline, and I swore that people who hung clothes on clotheslines were just so weird, but now I live for the clothesline drying days. Also just made me remember that Shane was always like looking for clothes, and he's like, is it at home or is it at the laundry? And we'd have to like do a dash over and get his clothes from the laundromat. But I actually did go in there the other day to that laundromat. It's on over the side of town where my brother lives, and it was just so bizarre going in there. And I was going to film it for you, but it was too busy with people. So if I happen to go in there again, I'll show you what it looks like. The layout and everything is so similar. A lot of the machines, all of the dryers are still the same that we had, but it's been 10 years since I owned that laundromat. Anyway, goodbye from rambling Rhiannon. Well, we didn't quite make it to look at fridges because Shane got a call and he had to go back home. So we did a couple of other jobs that we were needing to get done, and lost my train of thought. What was I saying? So we got the jobs we needed to get done, and dropped Shane back to pick up his car, and I actually had to go back to the servo where I was getting diesel last night, because when I got home, I also got bread as well from the servo. When I got home, my Apple Pay charges always come back through when I get onto the Wi-Fi. So my Apple Pay receipt come through, and it was only for $9.20, and I thought, oh, that's really weird. And I had a look, and I had no charges for the diesel. So I called them up and I just said like what I had found out, and they're like, oh, thank you so much for ringing back. We don't know how that happened, but you didn't actually pay for your diesel. So they were so appreciative that I actually called up and said that, you know, I didn't pay. And I'm like, I would have just been feeling too guilty for not paying for that much diesel. So it was like $100 or something. So I did my good deed and called them, and I literally just went back and got made the payment. Didn't get the payment, I made the payment. But they have these steamers in here, and they're from the South Melbourne market, obviously Melbourne, South Melbourne. I never used to like them, but I had them like a couple of weeks ago, and so delicious. So I grabbed another one just then. Shouldn't have, but I just couldn't resist. There was one sitting in the Bay Marie when I was paying, so I grabbed that. And the only thing about it is they stink the car out really badly, because they're like pork, I think, in there as well. So strong, and dim sims stink anyway, but these ones are gross. And funny story about that, when I got them the last time, it was before school pickup, and the whole car was like stunk out. And I'm like, Oscar is gonna have a fit when he gets in here. And he got in and he's like, but the bad thing about it was the principal was actually on the pickup zone, and he actually opened the car door for Otto to get into. And I'm like, oh, I just hope he couldn't smell it. But Oscar's like, I could smell it as soon as I opened up the back door to put the bags in. Anyway, that's funny and embarrassing, but let's see if we can get to looking at these fridges. Well, the next stop was to the nursery to get something for Shane's mum for Mother's Day. How rude of that motorbike, by the way. But so cute. We were just going to give her money, and I'm like, no, I'm going to get her a plant. So good choice, I think, because I would like it. Well, didn't quite make it to look at the fridges because we just ran out of time, but we're going to do it tomorrow after we go out for breakfast. Such a nice day. I think we're going to take advantage of the nice weather and get out to the playground, and Oscar's going to ride his bike there and go back on the jumps. So let's go home and get these boys organised and see what the playground and jumps.
Is this what you said?
Oh.
Can I go here? Then climb up.
Whoa,
Do that. Then jump down. And
that's
then
pretty cool.
I didn't. Second way I do it, I just hold on to this and go around.
My back did.
The bottom.
Yeah, I rode through a puddle on accident.
Good job.
I'm not this far. I just completed it before you.
Whoa.
I'll show you how
I promise you I did it 4 dead swing.
this. I just put my feet on this.
All of those moving things, I don't know if you can see them on camera, they're spider webs.
There's so much. There's so much.
There is so many spider webs.
So that's it. Lego. 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 I'm not going in for real.
There's not much water, but
There's a spider web right here.
oh, there's so many spider webs. Normally there is water from that dam thing over there.
Oh,
Comes
water.
all the way through here.
I see water.
There is a little bit,
I'll go down.
and down here all along over to under that bridge.
I see some water.
But it's pretty dry. What do you see? Fish?
It's like over there. It's underneath the bridge.
You see fish under the bridge? Let me check this out. Is it still there?
I'm flying.
You were lying. Careful, it could be squidgy.
See? What's these?
Let's get back to the playground.
I can run. Come on.
I actually have spider webs on my toes. Sorry if you don't like feet, but look, walking through there, I have spider webs on my toes. Oh.
I'm going speed ahead. I like better way down. Just rest.
We just did a half-time swap over. I'm going to the jumps, Dad's going to the playground. Shite. I was trying to turn around the other way to show you, but they're actually playing a game of rugby over there. I thought they were playing footy, but it's actually rugby, which Victorians, we don't usually do much rugby, but we obviously got it. Oh. You can hear them. They're on the other side of the field in a minute. Oh. It is so, like, hands-on. More hands-on than footy, I tell you. Anyway, back to the jumps, what we're here for. There he is.
That was a good jump. I'm going to try jump the second as well.
Yep. We're getting technical with the filming now. I've got to film him on the first jump, quickly run back down to like that jump there, and he's going to do a little move at the end. So, wish me luck. So, apologies in advance for the incoming footage. Oh dear. He didn't end up getting his move that he wanted, so now I'm just going to stand here and just film that one. Take us home, driver. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day. The boys literally woke me up with...
Mother's Day.
What I said? Happy Mother's Day. Oh, hang on. Someone else's.
Happy Mother's Day.
Whoops, I didn't see it's Jenga.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Well, happy Mother's Day from Strawberry and Jenga. As I said, the boys woke me up this morning. I was in a deep sleep and they woke me up with some great presents. But they've also taken me out for breakfast, so I need to get in the shower and get ready for breakfast. And then later on I'll show you what I got. But I got new pajamas and some beautiful gifts chosen from the boys.
I got a necklace for Mom.
Yep, and what other things?
Earrings?
Earrings, yeah. And I'm going to put the earrings on for breakfast, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll change mine over.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
I don't have any.
No, your earring hole has closed over. We have to get it redone, don't we?
Yeah, but it's healing.
Yeah.
I won't touch it because it's healing.
These two just about to get into the shower and caught these girls climbing up here. I'd better help them down. All ready to go for Mother's Day breakfast. I've got the earrings on that Otto chose, so let's go. What do you think you're going to have for breakfast, Otto? Oh.
Pancakes with butter.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Happy Mother's Day. Oh, I got Spring and Jenga.
Definitely coffee's on the menu. We have forgotten 2 people for breakfast, so Shane's just gone back inside to get them. So I'm keen for breakfast. Most likely I'm going to choose bacon and eggs, but definitely coffee. And then we're going to go have a look at the fridges that we didn't get to look at yesterday.
I'll have eggs.
You'll have eggs?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Because a week ago, when we were cracking eggs at home,
Yeah.
I dipped my fingers in there and ate it.
You did good at cracking eggs.
I was like, do this, was like doing this, Mum.
Yeah.
I was like doing this with my hand,
Yeah.
like dragging it on the edge.
On this edge, yep.
And do this.
Yes. Did you notice I had my earrings in, Otto?
Yeah.
They're pretty.
Yeah, because I got that for you.
Good choice.
Yeah, because they're cute.
Well, Dad's taking a little while. Maybe he could be angry when he gets in the car if he can't find Strawberry and Jenga. Oh, I heard the door. Does he have them? Oh, I think he's empty-handed. Oh no, he's got them.
Can I have them? No, here. Can I have those?
Yeah.
Sure. Stop this right now, bro.
Don't like it?
You said
Oh yeah.
Put him into it. Yep. Now let my dad squeeze it.
now one pancake. Like
How's your milkshake? How's your milkshake? Good? You got the bacon muffin? Yeah, try it. Try it. You want an egg? What this does, Otto? Is that cool?
Yeah, can you turn it off?
It'll go off. Knock on this one, Otto.
Just, I wonder if you, do you have to knock? Do you have to knock?
This is the style fridge that we were looking at, with a drawer in the middle, freezer down the bottom. Not this brand. Aw,
Join the queen.
that's a great drawing of the Queen.
I got it.
Oh, this is
The boys are having fun checking out the drawing option on the fridges, but
No.
we're still looking.
No, you already had a lot of time. So it's done.
Ah,
oh.
I joined
that's the
this.
secret compartment.
Oh, Mum, it's actually cold in this fridge.
Yeah, it's on.
Mom, I
Move, I need to get in
Mom,
really
I
hot.
drawed something. Mom, I drawed something. Can the pockets?
Otto, in your seat.
No pockets.
Come on, dude. Can you get him in?
I'm just putting them one by one.
Or do you want me to take the rubber band off?
Oh yeah, bottle.
All right, let's put these in.
Yeah,
You gonna put them in one by one?
one by one.
Yep.
Seven, some five. No, one. It's nice and chill out there.
Pretty, isn't it? Don't.
I'm able to flip them.
Well, as you've seen before, we went to Pam's and she made us afternoon tea for Mother's Day. For Shane's mum came as well. So that was delicious as always. My boys are fighting. My boys are fighting in the background. WWE is happening on my bed. I'm still going to show you what I got for Mother's Day. But I've had a lovely day. Got some really nice gifts off Shane and the boys. And Shane booked breakfast, which I didn't know about, so that was a nice surprise. But I'm going to get into my PJs, then I'm going to show you my gifts and probably finish up for the week. So I'll see you when I'm in my PJs. I also didn't say earlier, but we also went to the cemetery to visit my mum, and it's so... I didn't actually say at the time because it was a little bit hard to say, but we stopped by the cemetery to visit my mum to drop some flowers by for Mother's Day, and it has changed so much up there. They've done so much new additions to the gardens, and yeah, just beautiful. And my mum actually chose that area to be buried before she passed away because she just loved the gardens there, and it's such a beautiful spot. And perfect for her because she had a garden very similar to some of those areas with the bridges and the pond. She was making that in her backyard. So it's very special that she actually chose that area. And yeah, I don't go up there as often as I used to, but there's not a day goes by that I don't think of my mum.
Help me.
Oscar just said help me, but what I'm actually saying is help me get these children into bed. Just gave those two their marching orders to get to bed. They've been wrestling on my bed. I've been arguing them to go to bed, and I've got to go hunting for my pillows again because they always just knock them flying off. I just have to hang some clothes on the clothes area and then I won't be far off heading to bed myself. So ends another week with me. Thank you for watching, commenting, and I'll see you all next week. Bye. Just getting around to show you all of my amazing Mother's Day gifts and my card from the boys. Oscar and my little American boy writing mom. He had an argument with Oscar how to spell mom, and he said it's M-O-M, so we went with that. But very nice card. Oops, see if I can get it. Love it. I got some musk chocolate, a cute little planter, so cute, Tatsato and Scratchy, a Coles Myer gift card, some freckles, clinkers, my favourite chips, cheese and onion. These are all my favourite chocolates and chips, but cheese and onion are my ultimate favourite. A photo printed out of the boys. So cute. One of my favourite photos. A notebook, which I'm actually going to use for my American planning journal. I almost sound American then. American planning journal. Keisha PJs. Peter Alexander, coffee lover, PJs. And Lindt chocolates. Spoiled 100 and... spoilt beyond spoiling can be. So blessed. Oh, also from the Mother's Day Saul Otto chose me those earrings, which I showed you. And a necklace set, which you can put these little pendants on. Unfortunately, the necklace was broken, but I've got other necklaces that I can put these on too. They're pretty. I love them.